to me? Johnny was chilling. Like I beat him.
If you missed something, get the podcast on the ESPN Chicago app. On Chicago's home for sports, ESPN Chicago. That's why I say God's word, no shot. Good morning show, honey.
The Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game.
ESPN Memphis.
Coming out with it, it's Buzzy. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that, and you start to build on it for this offense, and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He's loose. Lots of running room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Here comes the heat. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lewis to throw. It's complete.
Come on, man.
There he goes.
Oh, shit.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a running back.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. And he was running with authority, especially with that stiff arm for a solid gain on the play.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that, and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him. And then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'll lob to lock them up close to their goal line. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Razorbacks offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, he's got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Back to pass, it's Green. Under fire. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Quarterback making checks. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Ooh, sweet cut there. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting into the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
As a defense, you're happy with the incompletion, but man, when you get to this guy, you want to hit him, but you got to get the quarterback on the ground. He does a great job extending the play. You gave him an opportunity to make a big play. At least the back end held up, but you got to wrap that guy up when you get a chance.
The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Lewis wants to pass. He's going to take off. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Snapped it in the shotgun. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hawkins. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Memphis. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get safe, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. QB draw. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Green. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. On the run, it's Washington. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Clapp. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to fire deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. And the Razorback line and try to make adjustments. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 7 over Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again.
If he wasn't one of
They'll
two.
try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Off the play fake on first down. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Find some fresh air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Makes his man miss.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Lewis to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Trying to escape. Turning on the Jets. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
And just burst like
And
that.
he's brought down after a nice
Fuck
game.
that.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Wants to throw it. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Tiger. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Dropping back, it's Green. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gonna take a shot. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
Punt is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. RPO complete to open the drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen to see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on...
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
This is breaking.
They're going to run it to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. A strike downfield. Oh, a lot of space. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock.
Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far, having success.
Here's a hit. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Lewis to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time to pick on the first play.
No, he certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Motion from the wideout. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to fire to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there. It just trickled through his fingers.
And this QB does a really good job of continuing to buy time, go through his progressions. He wanted to make a big play and even got outside the clock a little bit to his left and took the deep shot down the field. Just missed.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Razorbacks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, it's Green. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And with that, yeah, we move on. Okay. But listen, a hug every now and again isn't a bad thing.
That's true.
Hey, bring the janitor in. I know you want to check out. Okay. Sam, bring Sam in. Sam, you okay? All right, so Sam's good too. Okay. There you go, Tommy. No, Sam. Have a great day.
Let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage to the right.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Washington. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set them 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Green.
What?
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Catches it at the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Got it in the middle, it's Cross. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on you on 2nd down.
That's 2 very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number 1, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into. And the second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off and get what you can get. You got to like the decision-making this guy is showing right now in this game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Got his man on the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major...
It's the seam wide open. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll move the tight end. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup.
Harbaugh comes in and they're 5-12 the year before, then they go to 11-6 the following year. But I digress. But you know, it's my expectation that they win 9 games. So my prediction isn't 8, it isn't 10. My prediction is that they will win 9 games. I kind of clarified that by saying if I was in Vegas and making a play on the line, the total, I would bet the over, which is currently at 8.5. Would I win if they win 10? Yes. Would I win if they win 11? Of course. I'm not expecting them to win double-digit games, but I am expecting
all on that play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season, but this offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Off play action on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at 49.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushes, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Green.
Get out of my way.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Green. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
I think it's fucking Perry Ashton, bro.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Bringing the heat. That pass not close. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there.
There he goes! They stop him at the 42, and they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Lewis wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Found a seam. Oh, he's got some space. Smith. And he strides his way into the end zone.
How the fuck is nobody over there?
I'm just happy to see Al Harris back in the mix. I'm very happy to see that. So did the All-Star game work for you? Well, I should ask, how much did you watch? I fell asleep.
Touchdown, Memphis.
So when you call the...
And then I actually went to bed and I watched the...
You need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It's the linebacker
I kind of went away from the All-Star game.
on the running back, one-on-one. He uses...
Fuck ain't nobody over there.
I enjoyed what I saw, and then I kind of saw the recap of everything this morning. Not the REKAP, but the RECAP of it.
Thanks for
So thank you for referring to earlier.
Beat him to the outside. That's about as easy as it can get.
I'm not even playing man. There's supposed to be somebody over there.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Fuck ain't nobody over there.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Blake. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
The fuck is my defense playing over there, bro? I got a fucking zone now.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play. They might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
Bullshit.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative. But whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this.
And the defense
It is finally passed on me. Fucking just
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
And it's picked off for the third time today. And they're dragging down after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Gives it on the option. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thompson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lewis to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Trying to ball his way in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Barges ahead. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Let's get this shit all the way.
Deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Time to find the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive.
Had a liver transplant over the last 2 years and suffered from heart and liver problems. And for me, personally, Harry was the ultimate teammate. He was someone that would walk over to your cubicle, desk, or your office and offer a handshake.
From their own 26. The give to the tailback. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keep. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Fires into trap back, picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The give as they work on that clock. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Lewis wants to pass. And to throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
a CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for room. It's Washington. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They go to the ground. Fights off the defender. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Jackson gonna throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on down.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, go pad some stats, get some more catches, get some more rush yards. If that's your game.
That's the thing we're going to talk about today as well. The All-Star game.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks, flush it down the toilet, refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
I'm watching this and I'm saying, okay, well, I'll just keep it on. But it looks like it's going to be like Washington. All of a sudden, the American going back, it's going to be started since now we get to this long time. And so we get rushed for it, play, and get a job done. And we actually really had stuff going out. So that's why we're finishing.
The All-Star game, I like it for the fans' interaction. But my favorite things is seeing the players interact with each other. Hobby and PCA. I like that.
Stuck playing with this goddamn playbook.
Okay, I like watching fans have to make that kind of slide and make it listen. Oh my gosh, looking for really good things about those things. And I hate that I'm doing it because the All-Star game is and that part stinks. I love it for the fan.